Motorcycles come in many forms. Some of them are equipped with massive powertrains that make long journeys look like a joyride. So today, we brought you a list of 10 of the biggest displacement production motorcycles that have been ever made. And we start with the bike at number 10 in our list. The Triumph Thunderbird Storm. With its huge 1699cc engine, this produces 97 horsepower and 156 Nm of torque. This uses a parallel twin engine instead of a usual V-twin, so it's the only parallel twin on the list. Next at number 9, we have Victory Freedom V-twin. This bike is powered by a massive 1731cc V-twin engine, which produces 97 horsepower and 153 Nm of torque. And these figures are capable of getting it in on the top 10. At number 8 is the Suzuki M1800. It has an engine displacement of 1783cc. The strong V-twin motor produces 125 horsepower and 160 Nm of torque at the rear wheel. This massive engine is really bigger than most cars on our roads. Next position of number 7 is achieved by Japanese motorcycle Honda VTX 1800. When introduced in 2001, this motorcycle had the largest displacement engine with 1795cc. This powerful V-twin engine could produce 89 horsepower and 134 Nm of torque at its rear wheels. There was a time when in the cruiser market it was a trendsetter. At number 6, there is another Japanese creation, the Honda Goldwing. It is known as a car on two wheels that features a 6-cylinder engine. The motorcycle is powered by a massive 1832cc 6-cylinder engine with 118 horsepower and 167 Nm of torque. Most interestingly, an airbag was also offered in this two-wheeler car. Number 5. The Japanese cruiser Yamaha XV 1900. The engine on this machine had a very large displacement of 1854cc, which produces only 90 horsepower, though the torque is excellent of 155 Nm. Yamaha created this beast with a purpose to take on the large displacement motorcycles. Next at 4 is the American legend, the Indian Chief. The Chief uses a mighty 1890cc Thunderstroke 116 engine that produces 85 horsepower and 171 Nm of torque. This engine also powers some other high-end offerings of Indian motorcycles. At number 3 is the CVO machines presented by Harley Davidson. These are customized motorcycles which sources their power from a 1920cc engine. The powertrain can produce 94 horsepower and 168 Nm of torque. These motorcycles are one of the biggest and most expensive offerings by Harley Davidson. These motorcycles are one of the biggest and most expensive offerings by Harley Davidson for the factory custom market. Now let's move to second spot. This time it's Kawasaki. The VN2000 is one of the biggest displacement bike ever made. They have a massive 2053cc engine that produces 103 horsepower and 177 Nm of torque. It is not in production anymore, but at its launch in 2004, it intended to be the largest displacement motorcycle in the world. Finally, at the top position in our list is the Triumph Rocket 3. Yes, this is the bike which has the biggest displacement of 2294cc. Propelling this machine is an inline 3-cylinder package that generates a respectable 146 horsepower and a very healthy 220 Nm of torque.